So friends, let me move on to set number 1 on the topic ratio and proportions. So here is question number 1. So seats for mathematics, physics and biology are in a ratio 5:7:8 respectively. There is a proposal to increase these seats by 40%, 50% and 75%. So what is the respective ratio of increased seats? So friends, listen carefully friends. There are 3 seats, that is maths, physics and biology, right? So maths, physics and biology. So these are in a ratio that is 5:7:8. And there is a proposal to increase the seat, right? Where maths should be increased by 40%. So friends, listen carefully friends. Maths should be increased by 40%. So this can be written as 5 into 140%. Next is physics. So physics should be increased by 50%. So this can be written as 7 into 150%, right? And the last will be biology. Biology should be increased by 75%. So finally biology can be written as 175%. Now we can directly cancel percentage, and our target to find what is the new respective ratio, right? So I think next is we can cancel this on 7 table friends. So when we cancel this on 7 table 1, this can be done as 20. So when we cancel this on 7 table, 7 2s are 14, remainder will be 3, 7 5s are 35, right? So next is, I think we can cancel this on 5 table friends. So 1 5s are 5, so 5 5s are 25. I think this can be done as 30. Again we can cancel this on 5 table. So 1 5s are 5, 6 5s are 30, then 5 4s are 20. Cancel this on 2 table. So 2 is to 3 is to 4. So finally we can say that the new respective ratio after increased seats will be 2 is to 3 is to 4. So finally we got an answer for question number 1, that is ratio will be 2 is to 3 is to 4. Question number 2. A sum of money is divided among 4 persons in a ratio 2 is to 3 is to 4 is to 5. So out of 4, one person gets rupees 200 more than the other and rupees 100 less than the another. So what is the sum? So friends, listen carefully friends. First of all, a money is divided among 4 persons in the ratio that is 2 is to 3 is to 4 is to 5. Right? So next step is, out of 4, one person gets rupees 200 more than the other, right? So one person is getting rupees 200 more than the other and also 100 less than the another, right? So our target to find what is the sum. So friends, I think we can solve this question only by using an options. Why? Because listen here friends, let me go for option number A. If I assume that the total sum will be 2800, I am just assuming that option A can be an answer. If option A is an answer, our target to find what is the sum, right? So the total will be 2800 according to option number A. So this can be written as 2x plus 3x plus 4x plus 5x, right? So the total sum will be 2800. So finally this can be written as, so friends, 5 plus 4 will be 9, 9 plus 3 will be 12, 12 plus 2 will be 14. So this can be written as 14x is equal to 2800. So x is equal to 2800 divided by 14. This can be written as 200. So finally we got x is equal to 200. So friends, listen carefully friends. There are in a ratio 2 is to 3 is to 4 is to 5. So we know that first person will be 2x. So 2 into 200 will be 400. So let me assume that this is A, right? Second will be 3x, which is 600. Assume the person will be B share will be 600 and C share will be 800 and D share will be 1000. This can be written as a D and this will be C. So friends, now our target to check whether it satisfies the given condition or not. One person should get 200 more than the other. So if I consider the person B, he is getting rupees 200 more than the other, but 100 less than the another. I think that is not satisfied, right? So when we take the person C, he is getting 200 more than the person B, but not 100 less than the other. Similarly, when we go for option that is person D, he is getting 200 more than the other person, but we don't know whether he is getting 100 less than the other. So we can definitely say that option number A is completely eliminated. So let me move on to option number B, that is 1400 friends. So we should say this will be 1400. Total sum will be 1400, right? So when we assume this is 1400, so we can say that 2 plus 5, then 5 plus 4 will be 9, 9 plus 5 will be 14. So 14x will be 1400. So finally we got x is equal to 100. So if x is equal to 100, so friends, listen here friends. So 2x will be 200, A share will be 200, right? And B will be 3 into 100 will be 300 and this will be 400 and this will be 500. So friends, listen carefully friends. Finally I think we got an answer now, because let me consider the person C, right? Assume that I'm just taking only the person C. So the person C amount is 400. Let me assume that the person C share will be 400. So this person C is getting 200 more than A. and 100 less than D. So it satisfies the condition, right? The condition should be out of 4 person, one person should get 200 more than the other person, and the same person should get 100 less than the other. So it satisfies the condition. So we can definitely say that option number B will be your answer. So friends, I think this is the only way to solve this question number 2. So finally we got an answer for question number 2, that is 1400. Question number 3. 20 boys and 25 girls form a group of social works. So during the membership drive, the same number of boys and girls join the group. Example, 7 boys join, 7 girls join, right? So how many members does the group have now if the ratio of boys and girls will be 7:8? So friends, listen here friends, first of all let me understand the concept. There are 20 boys and 25 girls, right? So during the membership drive, some boys and some girls is added, but it should be equal, right? If they are adding 10 boys, then the girls should also be 10, right? So they are adding some amount of boys and girls to the group so that the ratio becomes 7:8. So our target to find how many members does the group have. I think, listen here friends, first of all there are 20 boys, right? And next step is 25 girls. So some amount of boys and girls is added, but it should be equal, right? And the ratio becomes 7:8. I think this question looks like problems on ages, because listen here friends, 20 boys, some boys is added, right? Similarly 25 girls, again some girls is added, right? So this becomes a ratio 7/8. So if we solve this, we can find what is the total members in a group. So when we cross this friends, so 8 into 20 will be 160 plus 8x is equals to 7 5s are 35, remaining will be 3, 14 plus 3 will be 17, 175 plus 7x. So this can be written as 8x minus 7x is equals to 175 minus 160. So this will be 15, 8x minus 7x will be x. So finally we got x is equal to 15. So friends, now our target to find how many members are there in a group. We already know that there are 20 boys plus now 15 is added. Similarly here it is 25 girls and 15 is added. So 20 plus 15 will be 35. So this will be 35, and 25 plus 30 will be 40. So 40 plus 35 will be 75. So finally we can say that now the total members in a group will be 75. So one of the interesting question. So my advice is understand the concept first of all. If you understand the concept, you can easily crack all the questions in ratio proportions. Question number 4. A sum of money is divided among A, B, C, D in a ratio 3:4:9:10 respectively. If the share of C is rupees 2580 more than the share of B, then what is the total amount of money of A and D together? So friends, first of all listen carefully friends. Sum of money is divided among A, B, C, D, right? Money is divided among 4 persons in a ratio that is 3:4:9:10, and the person C share is 2580 more than the person B, right? I think the difference amount will be 2580. So we can definitely say that C and B, the share amount will be 2000, difference in share amount will be 2580. We know that C will be 9x and B will be 4x. So this will be 2580. So finally 5x is equal to 2580. So x is equal to then 516. So finally we can say that x is equal to 516. But our target to find what is the total amount of money, that is A and D, right? So A will be 3 parts, D will be 10 parts, the total will be 13 parts. So we need to find what is 13x. So 13 into 516. So we need to multiply this and we need to calculate the answer, right? So I think 6 into 3 will be 18. So remainder will be 1. So I think this will be 14, 0. So 0. So next will be 5, 13, 67, right? So 6708. So finally we got an answer, that is 6708 for question number 4. Question number 5. So production of company A is 120% of production of company B and 80% of production of company C. So what is the ratio between the production of company A is to B is to C? So friends, our target to find what is the ratio of production of all the 3 companies. But listen here friends, production of company A is 120% of company B and 80% of company C, right? So I think let me assume that there are 3 companies, that is A is to B is to C, and completely they are talking about company A. So company A will be 120% of company B and 80% of company C. So friends, listen here friends, let me assume that the company B will be 100, right? So this can be written as 120 because company A will be 120 percentage of company B. So when we fix B as 100, then the company A will be 120. But we need to calculate what is C, right? So friends, listen here friends, 80 percentage of C will be 120. So we can surely say that 80 percentage of C will be 120. So 100 percentage is equals to X. So X is equal to 120 into 100 divided by 80. So we can cancel 0 and 0. So I think we can cancel this on 4 table. So when we cancel this on 4 table, so 4 3s are 12, 30, 2. Again when we cancel this on 2 table, that is 10. So X is equal to 150. So finally we can say that A will be 120, B will be 100 and C will be 150. So now our target to find what is the ratio, right? So we can cancel 0, 0, 0. So finally the 3 companies are in a ratio that is 12:10:15. So finally we got an answer for question number 5, that is 12:10:15. So friends, listen the concept carefully, where company A will be 120 percentage of company B and 80 percentage of company C. So first of all we have fixed B as 100, so 120 percentage of B will be 120, right? So friends, finally we got B will be 100 and A will be 120. So for finding the value of C, we already know that A will be 80 percentage of C. So 80 percentage will be 120, so 100 percentage is equal to X. So finally we got X is equal to 150 will be the share of C, right? So production of company C. So finally we got a ratio that is 12:10:15 for question number 5 in set number 1.